Did you know this month is officially Separation September? Did you know that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, sorry.
That's handy for you to know.
Curse of Strictly and all that.
Break it to Eamon gently.
No, but we've always talked about January, haven't we, saying post-Christmas and things, often the divorce rate spikes. But no, September now are when couples are most likely to split up. And with divorce being one of the most stressful events to happen in your life, should we be allowed to take compassionate leave from work if you're going through a relationship breakup? Because, you know, a lot of people find it very traumatic. And often if you've had a bereavement in the family or something, you're allowed some compassionate leave. It's not compulsory. It's actually not allowed for personal crisis, but it is at an employer's discretion. So there's nothing there in place at the moment. Do you think it's something that people should be allowed to have if you're going through a breakup?
Well, I think if it's something where they, you know, if you're thinking, oh, you know, you're at your lowest of your low when you're going through, you know, you're just at the start of a divorce. Not if you've just had a row, you know, because the dinner was burnt or something. But if you're actually going through a breakup, it is such... I remember when I went through it with my first marriage and I had counselling, and she said to me, it's exactly the same feelings as grief and bereavement, because you're losing somebody that you've spent a lot of years with.
And there's often a feeling of failure, isn't there?
terrible.
It's all gone wrong.
So I do think that, you know, if somebody phones up and says, you know, I'm really, really struggling and I don't think I'm going to be any use to you for the next... Even if it's just a couple of days, I don't know how they'd put a time on it.
Well, that's my problem. I kind of think...
Yeah.
Well, how much time? You know, some divorces or breakups can take weeks and weeks and months, and some people cope better than others. I don't know. I'm slightly on the fence with this one, because I just think you know, we've all been through tough times, and you pull yourself together and you go to work because you have to.
But there are days you can't, and with me, it comes out physically as well when I'm really, really stressed.
Oh, Coleen. Oh.
Why do you find that funny, Modern? That's very, very cruel. No, so, I mean, nobody wants me to be on telly looking like that. I mean, it's not much different now, to be fair, but it's weird, because when you look like that, everyone goes, oh, of course, you must have time off. That's how stressed you are. But just because you can't see stress doesn't mean that it's not there, you know.